when your body is under such stagnation for so long, so like I took all of last year to study my body and figure out what was going on. And so over 10 years ago, I knew that I was allergic to wheat. Um, After I did a cleanse, I was gradually bringing back food into my system. And anytime I ate bread or wraps or anything like that, I would have these flare-ups like these. I didn't know what was going on. I actually, because I had just moved into my apartment at that time. And so I actually called the building and was like, hey, is there asbestos? I was getting nosebleeds, mouth ulcers, like stuff that I was just like, what is going on? And finally, I looked up all my symptoms. I had mucus in my stool, TMI, but I was scared as shit. Like I never seen nothing that looked like snot in your fucking stool. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, what the hell is that? So I looked it up. When I looked up all my symptoms, I could have one or, and I keep going back and forth between the camera and the screen. So excuse my eye line, but, so I looked up all my symptoms and 3 diseases came up. And the one that had all of my symptoms was celiac disease. And so I was like, nah. So it has to, all of the three diseases that came up, they all had to do with wheat and dairy. Like somebody being allergic to wheat and dairy or intolerant, can't tolerate it, can't digest it, that sort of thing. But the one that had all my symptoms was celiac disease. And so I was like, wheat? What? And don't you know, I did a test. I took it out. I didn't eat anything that was of wheat, bread, anything like that. For a week, and like my symptoms went away quick. Like it went away within like a day or two. But I did it for like a week to see. And then I was like, this shit ain't real, right? And I might have told this story before, but then I ate I ate a slice of pizza because I wanted to see what was going to happen. And sure enough, all the symptoms came right back. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm allergic to wheat. And so I went through years of, obviously when you first adjust, then it's like you have your little cheat day, you like, one time ain't going to hurt, like I'm saying all this to say you learn as you go. So you think it's only one thing, right? So I thought I was only allergic to wheat. Okay, cool. As the years go by, I'm noticing I'm getting the same reactions, not necessarily the nosebleeds, but the mouth ulcers and the bloating. And so I fluctuate in weight so much. I mean, thank God it just still stays in a range where I'm always still quite a size 4. I might go under a size 4, but I rarely have gone above a size 4. I've always been a small. So even when I fluctuate, I'm still a small, but still like it's a drastic difference. Like even just now, like so I'll tell you about the trip that I took, but when I was away, I was thicker than a Snicker, and like thicker than a Snicker to the point where the country I was in, wherever I went, because I had a caretaker with me. I had like a helpmate, a caretaker. Well, I shouldn't say helpmate because that's a wife, right? But I had, like she did all the things. So I don't know what to call her really, but like she, helped me stay on track and stuff. But anyway, she obviously spoke the language. She was a native. So when we would go around to like the different farmers markets and stuff, and I would buy my stuff, like the people will always be like, they love my ass, right? Because that's how, like, it was like, sit a fucking plate, sit a cup on it. If y'all see me right now, and maybe I'll stand up at some point to show you, I'm this skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not rail thing yet. Last year I got down to 117 when I was cleansing. That I do not like. I don't care like what people say, but 117 for me, and I'm short, so it's not that bad. It's actually within range of my health. But I just felt like I lose all my curves, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like a teenager, I didn't feel like a woman. So I kind of like when I'm in that 123, 125 range. Right now I'm around that. I'm around like 125. But when I was away, thicker than a Snicker. So it's so amazing to me, like what the body can do too. Anyway, going off track. The bottom line, what I'm saying is, you think is one thing, right? It's been such a journey. The reason why I'm so frustrated and the reason why I come to tears is because, you know, again, you think it's one thing. And so you doing that thing and you think you're doing the right thing. And then slowly but surely, I can't eat rice. I can't eat beans. I can't eat, and not, you know what I mean? But I can't eat, nope, like potatoes. Okay, take all that out. I moved to sweet potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm doing good. Can't do sweet potatoes no more. Like gradually, I can't eat shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't eat shit. And it's because you're not getting to the root cause of it, right? You're not healing the root. So, okay, cool. This thing is bothering you now. You take it out. Okay, it won't bother you no more. But now this other stuff is going to bother you because you're in such a disarray, that your system is in such a disarray that anything that comes into it, the body's gonna be like, this is not it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been dealing with. I'll go into detail more about what else in my body is off and what we are working to align. This video is already long as hell. So I'll stop it here and I'll pick back up.